Okay, so 739 divided by 3. I'm going to be using area model to solve this, but I'm also going to be showing you what it looks like when you model it as I do the area model. So in area model, I know something times something, length times width will give you the area. But this time, since I'm doing multiplication, I'm just going to do the inverse operation. I'm sorry, since I'm doing division, inverse operation with multiplication. So 3 times, we don't know what this is, 3 times something is going to give us 739. And that's what we're trying to figure out. So let's start with our hundreds. Okay, so 3 times how many hundreds will give me 700, because that's how many hundreds I have. 3 times what is going to give me 700 or close to 700. Well, here's where I'm going to actually model it. So you see I have my 3 groups, right? And so now if I were to split these hundreds up, I see there's enough hundreds for each group to get 1, but more than that, they can get another 1. So I'm seeing that each group is going to get 2, and that makes sense because 3 times 2 gives me 6. Now, if I tried to do 3 times 3, that would be 9. I don't have 900s, I only have 7. So for right now, we're going to say 3 times 200s will give us 600. So 3 times 2, because each group is getting 2 of the hundreds. So since I know 3 times 2 is 6, that means I'm giving away 6 of them, and I need to subtract that from the 7 that I already had. So, as you guys know, 7 minus 6 is just 1. And you can see from our model that, yeah, that makes sense. We have 100 left over. And we didn't do anything to the 39, so I'm just going to bring this 39 down. Okay, and so now it's time for the next place, which would be the tens. Okay, so we're going to move this 139 over here because now we have 139 left over, and we need to figure out how many tens that's going to be. Now, when you're looking at the model, all you need to know is that this 10 right here, this 100 right here, can't stay at 100. We need to regroup that into tens. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we know that 10 tens give us 100. Plus we had 3 tens from before, so 10 and 3, that's 13 tens. Now, if you're looking at the area model, we already knew that we had 13 tens because it tells you right there, 13 tens. Look at that. Now remember, area model, 3 times something is going to give us this answer. Well, we have 13 tens. So 3 times how many tens is going to give us 13. I'm going to go ahead and split up these tens and see how much I can get in each group. Each group can get 1. Each group can get 2. Each group can get 3. Each group can get 4. But if I try to give another one, look, I only got 1 left, so I can't split that up. So each group can get 4 tens. And again, that makes sense because we know 3 times 4 tens, that's 12 tens. If I try to do 3 times 5, that'd be 15. We don't have 15 tens. So we can only do 4 tens for each group. 3 times 4 tens equals 12 tens. So let's go ahead and write that down. Let's put 12 tens right here. And we're subtracting that to see how much we're going to have left. 13 minus 12 is just 1. And I didn't do anything to the 9 yet, so I'm just bring down the 9 ones. And so we see that we have 19 left over. And so now it's time for the ones. Let's move on to the ones, y'all. Boom. Switching over to the model, you know we can't use this 10, so we need to regroup them for ones. All right, 10 ones plus the 9 we already have. We have 19 ones. So now 3 times what is going to give me 19 or close to 19 without going past 19 because I only have 19. So 3 times what is going to give me 19? Let's go ahead and split them up. I can see that each group can get, well, let's jump a little bit. We can see at least each group can get at least like 2, maybe even 3. Okay, so I gave 2 to each group. Let's try another 2. Okay, great, and then 2 more. And whoa, buddy, we need to stop because we only got 1 left over. So we see that each group was able to get 6. 6 times 3 is 18. 19 minus 18 is 1. And so when we throw that 1 out here, we see we're going to have a remainder of 1. So our answer is 246 with that remainder of 1.